Yes, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Creative Cravings here on Crafters TV, brought to you by Crafters Companion. My name's George Akid. Thanks for joining us this evening. How are you? It's time to get our craft on, whether you're a beginner, newbie, or experienced crafter. Everybody's welcome here in our Creative Cravings show tonight. And listen, it's going to be a great show. As you can tell, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Mine and our wonderful craft expert's stockings are on the fireplace, but who is our wonderful craft expert? Well, I'll tell you that in a minute, because we have got our wonderful Christmas crackers. Yes, throughout most of our shows until Sunday midnight, there are some brilliant giveaways throughout the show. Not giveaways, should I say, deals. In fact, practically given away for you at the prices that they are at. They are Christmas cracker deals. Head to the website, have a look, Christmas crackers, you'll see it, click on it, and well, you can get involved and get some great deals online, especially in time for Christmas. Now, as we have got our wonderful D on the stocking, there's only one craft expert, well, there's actually a couple of craft experts, but you can tell by that laugh who it is. It's Debby Robinson. Hello, Debbie.
Hello there, George. And I'm really looking forward to this one. Again, Creative Cravings, one of those shows where we like to take things back to basics, but again, show you some different ways that you can use them as well. So we are going to be concentrating on some fabulous collections. I want to show you some of the makes that I'm going to be making and some of the makes that the design team have created as well. And I'm really excited about this one, George, because it's the first time I've got to play with this beautiful collection, which is the Belle countryside. So I'm really super excited on how we're going to play with this gorgeous collection, and it really is a beautiful collection. This is going to be one of our makes that we're going to be doing tonight. I'm going to show you how to make one of these bridge fold cards, and again with that gorgeous collection, from those papers to those beautiful dies and stamps and dies as well. One of my other favourites, and I love something that's got kinetic movement to it.
Big word.
Big word for me. I've had my tea. But I love a card that's got something that it does that gives you that wow factor. And this one absolutely does. So inside, where you just think, it's a pretty looking card.
Is it your drum roll?
Inside, you've got the wow factor with the pop-out features. And this has got the 3D feel to it, because if you can see, it's got 3 levels. Rather than it being just one pop-out, you've got this lovely 3 level of this. So this is really fabulous. That's going to be one of my makes as well. I'm going to keep it stripped back and simple. And then some of the fabulous cutting panels, which, again, really striking designs, but create the most beautiful cards, whether you're going to simply cut in and use it as an aperture for the front of your card, or take it into your home decor. And what I'm going to use, this is one that I'm going to aim towards the end of the show, where we're going to be using it to create a beautiful home decor piece, and using it with a little bit of a different way, a different take on it as well. So we've got loads covered, loads of fabulous things. We've got all sorts of fantastic deals, guaranteed some crafty fun and inspiration. So grab yourself a cuppa. Mine's black. I like it black, no milk in mine. So grab your cuppa, whether it be tea, coffee, or maybe another tipple, and come and join us for a couple of hours.
Absolutely. It's time to relax and enjoy yourselves. Now remember as well, we want you to get involved with the show. You're part of the crafting family here. Wherever you are in the world, you can get involved. Comment below, Instagram, Facebook or YouTube, and we'll try and get your questions answered and shout outs that you've got. Our wonderful Susie is on the comments this evening. A few hellos already. Doris T, hello from Belgium. Hello, great to have you here. Barbara all the way from Kentucky. Joy saying hi Debbie, hi George. Mary Pat, hello again everyone from sunny Montana. Jane Wilson, good evening everyone from Somerset. I can't help myself when I say Somerset, I go Somerset. And Beth Malone on YouTube, such a beautiful collection. There are so many beautiful collections here within this show tonight. Remember, head to the website to have a sneaky peek of everything coming up for you. crafterscompanion.com.uk.eu to see what's coming up in the show. But first of all, like Debbie has shown you just there, we're going to take a quick look at our creator card, the cutout panel dies. It's a great collection and a great bundle. There are some brilliant designs within here. You have got elegant roses, floral dragonflies, the butterfly paradise, beautiful rose, eastern trellis, and decorative filigree. But it comes as well with 12 sheets of acetate as well. And at that price, you're saving yourself 33%. That is incredible. You are paying £34.49, $56. Now, if you're brand new to us here at Crafters, and you're wondering about that platinum price is, that is our Club Inspire. It's our way of saying thank you to you for shopping with us. Every purchase you get points, and that is the platinum price, where once you've got 1,500 points, you're going to get 20% off all your orders. Everything, whatever you see, you'll always see that platinum price, and that's the price you'll pay today. Don't forget the multi-buy is available on that. You can buy them individually, 2 for $14 or $22, but the best price you're going to get is if you buy that bundle there. We've also got this as well, the storage caddy with free low-tack tape and dye brush and foam pack. Wow, we've given you that away. You're basically paying for that storage caddy there at the top of your screen. That is an incredible saving, and if you're brand new to crafting, it's going to be a great introduction for you. Great saving. Keeping it organised is sometimes half the challenge with crafting. $29.99, $29.95, saving yourself over 25%. What an incredible saving. $23.99 or $23.96 on your platinum price today. And then as well, the Spectrum Noir collection. Again, if you are brand new to us here at Crafters, this is a brilliant collection. These are our Spectrum Noir pens. We adore them, our tricolour blenders. These are incredible pens. You see there, you got 4 packs, and within each pack there's 3 pens. But actually, there's 12 pens altogether. What you're actually getting is 3 times 12, let me do my math, 24, 48, Bolden George, no? 36. Is it yeah, 36. 36 pens, because it's been a long time since I was at school. 36 pens. You're getting 12 families of colours. You're getting the light shades, the medium shades, and the dark shades there. Loads of lovely shows about our tricolour pens. £29.97, $44.85, saving yourself 25%. You are getting one of those packs for free, whatever one it may be, whichever pack you may think, you get that for absolutely free. And again, that platinum price is there as well. And then we've got your mixed cardstock collection, a glittering gold, regal rose. You've got the sparkling silver and the rose gold as well, the glittering gold as well. Again, our cardstock is some of the best on the market. It is so good. It's £39.50, $45.50. Great quality, 24 sheets within each pack there, working out at 72 sheets of card. That is priced at your platinum price today, £31.60 and $36.40. And look at this, we love our paper pads, our 12 by 12 paper pad collection. We're working this out today. We think this is all crap this year. We've worked it out. There's 3 pads, 3 collections within here. You've got the Sarah Signature Garden Party, a 12 by 12 paper pad. You've got the Nature Gardens Beautiful collection, be like a little buzzy bee, bzz, 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 or the Nature Gardens Farmhouse 12 by 12 paper pad. Great collections, great sets, brilliant detail. At that price, you're getting one of those pads for free. You're buying 2, you're getting 1 for free. $25.98, $39.90. Alternatively, on your platinum price there, you are paying that £20.78 or $31.92. Some great deals here today. Listen, we are cracking it off today with some brilliant collections, some great deals. And first of all, head to the website, like I said, to have a look at everything that you've got. But we're starting off with the Belle Countryside Complete Collection here. Again, there's some great deals, there's some great sets that you'll see within here today. There are so many things. You have got embossing folders, you've got flower forming, you've got acrylic stamps, you've got stamps and dies, you have got even more metal dies and paper, 12 by 12 paper pad, and mixed cardstock A4 as well. You can see that paper pad just down here and the cardstock at the top. An incredible bundle and so much within it. $75.99, $98.95. At that price today, you're saving yourself 30%. It's such a beautiful collection, and do you know what? I think to see it in its full glory, it's best we take a look with Debbie. Debbie, this is a great collection.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love this collection. And I'm going to start playing with this one, if I may first.
You may.
Thank you very much. I've got a couple of the elements to this. I'm using the ornate lace. I love this die. This die's got this edgeable factor to it because it doesn't have a bottom edge cutting edge. It's just got the line around the outside, then all that gorgeous intricate detail. So these could be used at the top of your card, down the side of your card, or simply as I'm going to be using it as a panel for the front of my bridge fold card. So I'm going to use that one. I'm also going to be using the embossing folder that's in this collection, and I love this one because it's a nice strip size one. It measures at 7 inches by 2 inches. And I'm also going to be using the Statement Floral beautiful die and stamp set where you've got your gorgeous floral. Love the font on these, with love, especially for you, Garden Gate. And then that fabulous die that means you do not have to do any fussy cutting because it's there all to be used in the one. So I'm going to be using those elements.
Yep.
First things first though, George, I've got myself a card base. So my card base is from our white stamping card. You'll find this on the website if it's not on the show. And I've actually cut this down to size 11.5 inches by 7.5. And I've scored this at 2 inches and 3 inches on both sides to create this gatefold, and that's exactly how you would create that.
Yeah.
All you're going to do is do a little bit of burnishing. Oh, I forgot where I've put my tool. I forgot where I've put.
Weren't you stirring your coffee with it earlier? Oh no, it's there.
Excuse me. I was not. Oh, do you know what? I've just seen it, George. I've just seen it. It was camouflaged on the counter.
It's clean over there. You keep it so clean and tidy.
Oh, I know. It's always clean and tidy, George. Honestly, you know me so well.
I do.
Now then, that creates the part of the card.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to hold it into place with that die cut. However, I'm going to use some of the gorgeous paper from my paper pad. This paper pad is beautiful. So it's is this in the kit or is this a separate
This is
one?
in the kit. Yes,
This
you get this one. It's a
perfect.
brilliant paper pad as well. So much within it.
Can I just show you?
Yeah, because I've not had a chance to look over it.
Oh,
Yeah,
honestly,
absolutely.
take a look at some of these beautiful papers. They're absolutely incredible. So these are 12 by 12. They're uncoated. They've got a really lovely feel to them because of the weight, which is 180 GSM.
Yeah.
But it's because this vintagey, I mean, just take a look. Whoever's designed this from Leanne's team, I mean, this is knock it out of the park.
It is.
Total. It's like layer upon layer of vintage and florals and of course, you know, your country manor.
Yeah.
What other collection would not be complete without something like that? But again, everything in here you'll find running through that collection. Love these papers.
And
Look
as
at
well,
these, George.
not only are you've got that wonderful Belle Countryside bundle as well, you can also see there on the screen, you've got the Belle Countryside paper and card collection. If you just want to dip your toe into the water, you've got this great deal here. You get the paper pad and the cards as well. 18 sheets of card, 24 sheets of paper at that incredible price, $24.99, $34.95. And everything is available individually. At the prices today, everything is cut at 15%. Are you having fun there? Does it feel good? You like a straw?
Honestly, I'm like this. They just love this paper pad. There's so many gorgeous elements to it.
Is that Paul the horse?
Apparently so. Apparently it was called Paul for a long time. So it shows you how I haven't been able to work with this gorgeous collection because the others have been at it, naming the horse Paul. I mean, who randomly came up with that? And then did Joe insist on changing it or something? And it's called Mayonnaise. Get it?
No, I got it. I just wanted you to get the impression.
You just wanted me to do that, didn't you? You just wanted me to do that.
Hey, that's good. That's good. If I had a racehorse, I'd call it mayonnaise.
It's a good one though, isn't it? It's a good one. I do like that. But I was inspired by this gorgeous paper and I absolutely love this. And I've taken just an element out of it. So if I just show you what I mean, this beautiful design, and I didn't want to use all of it, but I'm thinking straight away, scrapbook pages. Oh, I mean, seriously beautiful. But I've taken the horse, Paul, stroke, mayonnaise. I can't help myself now. But that's going to sit into the middle of my panel. So I've just done the measurement and cut it down 1/4 inch. I've actually backed it onto some of the cardstock that's in the collection as well, and just popping that in because I thought that looks quite central. It's quite a lovely piece as well, George, not to be making some of those those papers a focal part of your card without having to use other elements of there. So I'm just going to pop that into the centre like so. I'm using some all-purpose glue. Again, everything that you'll see me using from my bone folders to me, all those kind of things is what you'll find on the website. And that just sits into that middle panel. So it's got this gorgeous, like, almost drawing you into it.
Yeah.
So I've got myself though a couple of strips, but I'm going to use first of all the embossing folder, and I've taken some what I thought would work. I've tried to think about the colour scheme with this, and I thought about that gorgeous pink from the textured paper pad. So I've cut myself a strip, and again, measurement wise, I've just come in a 1/4 of an inch less than what that actual panel is, so that it will fit in there. But I actually just want to give it a little emboss. I do love embossing folders.
So
They're
what reminds us again,
beautiful.
what does an embossing folder do? I sort of forget every single time.
Right, so can you see my lovely plastic folder here? So inside here is what we call a recessed side and then a raised side. So one that dips in and one that's got a raised pattern to it. And what happens is that the raised side pushes through your cardstock into the scallop, you know, the recess, the cutting bit, the bumps, and it pushes in and it brings through that pattern into your cardstock. Absolutely beautiful. Loads of techniques that you can do with our embossing folders. I'm going to keep it really stripped back just by taking that textured cardstock, popping the folder into the middle, and watch now that transform from this pink into this beautiful pattern.
Perfect.
So I'm going to use this. Now, again, when you're using any of our embossing folders, now this isn't a,
What?
It's a 3D one. Nearly got caught out then, nearly got caught out.
What does that mean with 3D?
So a 3D embossing folder has got a little bit more depth and dimension to it. Which means it's made of a thicker plastic, for obvious reasons, because you've got more than one level, what I've just described as in the recess and the raised side. So I need to change up the combination of my platform. So for this, and our gorgeous Brent were telling me a tale today, bless him. He said, oh, Debbie, I don't know what I've done wrong, but I've my embossing folder, he put the wrong platform together.
And it's so simple.
It's so easy to do, it's so easy to do. So for 3D embossing folders, standard embossing folders, your 2 clear cutting plates, that's it. Brent, God love him, got the wrong end of the stick. 2 clear cutting plates is all you need. So Brent, if you're watching, just remember. But a 3D is your clear cutting plate, your embossing paper and folder. You're going to put on your magnetic shim and then the other platform on the top. And this platform this time is the plastic shim. So that's the combination of a 3D embossing folder. Just so you're aware, regular 2D embossing folders, your 2 clear cutting plates, 3D, change it up. And that's just because of the fact that it is made of that thicker plastic.
Yeah.
But take a look how beautiful that is. And this is just in its, the simplest form, and it really is the simplest form, where it's turned that piece of cardstock into that beautiful embossed there you go. Look at that, George. Perfect. George of the joystick, he's done it again. Gorgeous George of the joystick. Absolutely strikes again. Cracking shot that, George. Thank you. But that's just showing you what you can do with your pieces. Now, I've done that twice because I wanted one to be on this panel and one to be on this side as well. And I thought, because it is quite a lovely, beautiful pattern, I didn't want to add any inks. Embossing folders, you can do inks. Jan once did a technique. She did about 17 different techniques with an embossing folder. There's tons of things that you can do with them, George. Absolutely tons of things. But sometimes keeping it in its simplest form with a straightforward embossed paper looks simply stunning. And you can see how beautiful that detail looks instantly with this one. So that's his main part of the card done. But like I said, we're going to turn this into a bridge fold card.
Absolutely. There's a lot of speculation coming in about this horse. A lot of love for love for the horse impression. Apparently, Kathy Lee on Facebook will always be Paul to me. That was a funny show. When the card was completed, the name Paul was on the paper next to the horse fussy cut. The name Paul is on the actual paper.
Oh, is it? Why did I not see that?
I think this needs to be a vote. I think, Susie, if you can keep an eye on this on the socials, let us know, are we going for Paul or mayonnaise, okay? I'm going for Paul, because I believe it's
so
on...
whereabouts in here is it, Paul?
Where is it? Is there on the... Is it somewhere in there?
I can't see it.
I'll have a look. I said Paul's Cathedral, maybe. There's so much with it. Paul or mayonnaise. Because, Kate easily... So was there a vote? Is that Paul the horse or mayo? I think, look, guys, we get serious on the crafties here. We want names, okay? Remember, votes are open until 9 p.m. Once the vote lines are closed, you will be charged, even though your vote may not be, okay? Just bear that in mind.
Oh dear.
Bless you guys. Thank you for going on with our daftness. Katie Easy on YouTube. I always love your demos, Debbie. Thank you for describing things.
Oh, you're very welcome.
She's a good
Katie.
describer.
Thank you. You're very well.
Bless him.
Very well. I hope you're very well. Thank you very much. Very welcome is the word I was looking for there. Now, how have I managed to get a piece of cardstock underneath me tape? Let me just lift that off for a second, George.
It's been it's been nice, hasn't it, tonight? It's been chilled.
It's been lovely and chilled. It's been really nice. We've all, oh no, it's still there, George.
Apparently there's a song, Joy Samson on YouTube. Guys, I've not been here for a while. We love you. We love you, Paul. Oh, actually, I get it. She's gone. We love you, Paul. Oh, yes, we do. We love you, Paul. Apparently, I'm not being biased. You know, it's like the politics. I'm not getting involved.
Goodness me. What have I missed in these shows?
Liberal, Democrats, whatever you go for. Marilyn P on YouTube. I'm an embossing folder fanatic. I just love that. I love an embossing folder. Getting back to the real stuff, guys. Getting back to the crafting real stuff. The love for the embossing folder is so good every single time. Yeah. And then like with a bit of ink on it, a bit of dye.
Yeah, your letterpress techniques, you can ink them, you can sand back, you can do them in craft metal and colour the craft metal in, or do the cheats way, which is the tin foil, onto some white stamping card. But there's tons of ways that you can use them, and I absolutely love. I am with, what was the lovely lady's name? Said she loved doing embossing folders?
The lovely Marilyn. Sorry, my comments are getting filled with Pauls and
It's
mails.
all right, Marilyn. I am a girl after your heart because I have got a serious love affair with embossing folders. I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of addicted. I know it's a terrible thing to say, isn't it? A terrible thing to admit as well. But I am kind of addicted to embossing folders.
Well,
it's the transformation. It literally transforms your cardstock from a plain piece to an absolutely beautiful pattern piece.
I know how you feel about addiction to things because I'm the same with Kit Kats. Carolyn French on YouTube. I am responsible for the name Mayo, as I told the joke in the chat. However, I have voted for Paul. Look, if you're going to go for it, you've got to stick. I think Linda Armstead on YouTube has gone for mayonnaise. I think you're by yourself, Linda. Sorry, my love. Bless you.
I wonder who came up with the mayonnaise then.
I mean, it's no joke. Lovely Caroline said it. Burke Buns on YouTube definitely is Paul. Mayo was only temporary because of Joe liking the joke.
Oh,
Joe doesn't get out much.
Do you know that Joe?
Do you know what? We've got to tell you about Joe earlier.
Yes.
I saw him. He says, I'm going for fish and chips. And when we go, who you going with? I'm going by myself. He's only gone with Director Charlotte. He lied to me and Debbie. He's only gone with Director Charlotte for fish and chips.
He did indeed. He told us they were going on his own, didn't they?
We were sat there eating us salads, and he said he's going by himself, and he's gone with our lovely Charlotte because she's off today. They've gone for fish and chips. I'm dubbing him. You wait. They'll be on tomorrow. I'm not here for a few weeks now. I won't see him. I will see him next week. So.
Oh, that's funny, George. That's funny. Right. Once you've poked out all those lovely elements, can you see this beautiful design? I'll put my hand underneath there. This is an absolutely exquisite die. I have only just snipped away the edge because I'm going to have this at the bottom of my card to act as the fold. As in, when I say the fold, the piece that's going to hold my bridge fold card together. So that's where that's going to sit. However, I'm just going to pop a couple of pieces, and this is just, again, I've taken the measurement from the panel that's in there and gone down 1/4 inch.
Yep.
And simply used some of that beautiful paper, and I've given it a little touch around the edge, just a tiny touch of the green topaz around the edge of there. So again, absolutely beautiful. These papers are stunning, absolutely stunning. The whole collection is beautiful. It were a joy to work with this one, George, absolute joy. Oops, oh no, I've got it right way around. I thought I got it wrong way around then. So literally just going to put that panel into there, and then I'm going to just attach, I'm going to go there with that one. So again, let's pop on our glue onto the panel, and then we're going to, in fact, no, I'm going to go down there. I'm going to have that rose down there because I feel like the rose is carrying on from the bottom part.
Yep.
So again, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to attach this onto there like so, but I need to add something else to it because it's looking a little bit too plain for me. So that's what I'm going to bring in, that beautiful collection here, and I'll show you how to use these in a moment. But first things first, we're going to simply attach on now like so. And when you're attaching this, bring your card up so you can see where it will be, and it will fold flat, let me tell you. I promise you it will fold flat. But I'm going to have a couple of those panels on either side, so I'm going to use my dotty tape pen just to go down this side.
I found Paul on the paper. It's on the B side. It's there.
Have you found it?
There it is. Everyone's been telling me Paul is found on third design, 5th page of... Brenda's gone into detail on this. Paul is found on third design, 5th page of pad, B-side. There he is, Paul. There it is.
Oh, and is that on the same piece as Paul then? Or did it just...
No, it's on that lovely bit.
I'll get it.
Yeah.
Is it the fish?
It's the fish.
Is she being a little devil again? Has she been causing mayhem?
You know what she's like with the seagulls and everything, the wax melts?
I know. She's a little monkey. She's going to be here actually. I think she's here tomorrow.
Is she?
Thursday tomorrow.
It's Thursday. It's all day Thursday tomorrow.
It's Thursday. Is it all day?
All day. All day Thursday tomorrow.
Wow. Oh, actually, it is because it's my first day off in a while, so I'm really looking forward to it because I'm going to spend the day with me grandkiddies.
Crafty AJ on YouTube. She's got love affair with embossing folders. Debbie, you really should get out more. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the love and support. We appreciate it. Peace.
But it's true.
You love it though, don't you?
I do. The thing is, I absolutely do love especially ours. But I have, ever since I started crafting and got into machines as well, folders have been one of my things. And it's one of those... One of those addictions I'm afraid I can't give up. I don't think I'll ever give up.
No. And why should you?
Exactly. And it's just because of the way that they transform. Now, if you're probably thinking, well, how would this card be given? You simply fold it flat. So again, you can do that either way. Fold it flat and line that down.
Yeah.
So that's now created my bridge fold going across the front. But like I said, feel it a little bit bare. So we're going to bring in to the equation these beautiful stamp sets, which is the Statement Floral. Yeah. And I've got myself a piece of Nina cardstock. But I suppose it depends what you're colouring in with, because we've got those fabulous tricolours on there.
Oh, we love a tricolour, don't we?
So you could, if you was going to be using it, I'd be using watercolour cardstock for this one, and if you were using those. But I'm using some tri-blends, or should I say the ones that I've coloured in earlier, I'm going to use some tri-blends. So just pick that up onto my rocker block. I'm going to bring in my ink pad, just for a second. Please excuse me a moment while I grab my ink pad.
That's all right. Monica on YouTube has gone, Debbie, you should do a masterclass just on embossing folders and different ways of using them. I'm sure we've done a masterclass before on embossing.
I've done one. Yeah, I think Jan's done one. I think Craig's done one. We've got you covered.
If you want to find it, just go into YouTube. Our shows are on YouTube forever and ever, until forever in our eyes. Just type it in, Crafters TV embossing folders, and the right show will come up for you. And even if you like this show tonight, if you want to come back and watch this show at any point, create your own playlist on YouTube, save it, and you can come back and watch it as many times as you like. We always love you watching the shows. But again, that's the best thing about here at Crafters TV. We want to help you make the best crafters you possibly can.
And I'm going to use the rocker block. We're talking about best. This is a stamp, acrylic stamp. And I'm going to actually pop this onto the Nina cardstock. All day, George, all day. That's all it's been. I've been getting really mucky with these. Now I'm going to use the rocker block. So the rocker block, you grab hold of each side, and then the pressure goes into the centre, whether it be with one finger or two fingers, but it's a heel to toe motion, where you simply pop that down and rock it, and again you get that gorgeous image. And rocker blocks are a fabulous way of an introduction into stamping as well.
Yes.
To get you that precision stamp each and every single time, which you can see absolutely beautiful there.
Beautiful.
And then of course you will just take your die and place that over the top to create the cutout panel. But of course it looks a little bit, a little bit black and white. If that's your thing, that's fine. But add the colour to it. So that's how you would cut it out. So you would just match it up. It's been perfectly designed to go all the way around the stamp. Run that through your machine, but of course make sure you colour it in, because can I just show you something, George?
Go on.
When you colour in,
wowza,
Look at the difference.
Look at that.
Look at the difference from the black and white version to the coloured in version. And I've done this twice, so I've got myself 2 of these pieces because I want to add a little bit of a decorative piece. And again, no fussy cutting. If you're wondering what colours I've used here, I used the light green blend, and I used the pink and also the dark red blend to create this. But what I'm going to do is I want to create a little bit of a feature to draw you in with this. So again, I'm going to place one in the top and one in the bottom, and then I've got myself one of those gorgeous stamps from the Stamp as well, which is, oh, I feel like bursting this song.
Especially for you.
Bit of Kylie and Jason then,
Yeah.
of Kylie and Jason.
Who's
So, excuse me. I model myself on Kylie every day.
Anyway,
Look at the face.
I'm not saying a word. Not
Do
saying
you know
a
we're the
word.
same age?
What, you and Kylie?
Me and Kylie, yeah, me and Kylie, can tell. 90, oh, no, nearly gave me a, well, born the same year. She was born in the August as I was born in the October. True fact. So, yes, we're the same age. Yeah, I've always been a big fan of Kylie, yeah. And Jason.
Oh, yeah.
And Jason.
Mainly Kylie though, aren't we? Let's be
Can't
honest.
beat a bit of Kylie, can you? You can't beat a bit of Kylie.
What is your favourite Kylie song?
My favourite, oh, that's a toughie. That's a toughie because there's some corkers. I do love Confide in Me. Good on I like Confide in Me. But I do like some of her earlier stuff. So Better the Devil You Know was not a step song. Can I just say it wasn't a step? As much as I love steps, not a step song. But Kylie covered, well, Kylie did that one first, and I love that song. But I do like a lot of her earlier stuff. Have you got a favourite Kylie song?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then-
Right, so Laura's coming. I know Kylie.
Do you love Kylie?
I like not upside your head.
Spinning around?
I can't get you out of my head.
I can't get you out of my head, yeah.
I remember being 8 years old.
That's when she came back, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
when she came back.
Great
Right.
song. Oh, that one with Robbie Williams, Kids.
Kids is a good one,
Don't know
yeah.
Why we're doing it for the kids.
Yeah, that's the
It's like
good
she's
one.
here. It's like she's here.
I can sense the inner Kylie in you.
It's the hot pants.
Oh, yes.
I can wear that. I look good in a pair of hot pants.
Apparently she only paid a fraction of a price, found them in a charity shop, and it's literally reformed her career again.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? Right, there we go. Now then, by using these beautiful
Nice.
elements, I've created this bridgefold card. Again, you can see the idea behind there, that lovely panel in the front. Oops, don't you be falling off. I've used my chunky glue, 3D collard glue to everybody else. 3D collard glue just over there to pop on my, and giving it a little shape as well. I fancied a little bit of shape. Use those beautiful fancy florals as well. And then, of course, that lovely Paul Paul in the background there. So yeah, absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely. Love that, and you guys love it at home. That card is stunning. That's Sam on Facebook. Carol Ann Harvey on Facebook. I would love a Debbie masterclass on embossing folders. I remember watching her embossing panels for a wooden box, and she really brought that box to life. Remember, guys, loads of stuff on YouTube and Facebook. Watch back the shows. Let's take a closer look back at the Belle Country complete collection. There's so many different elements in there. You've seen the embossing folder. We started that already. You've just seen the wonderful Debbie use the embossing folder. It comes within this set. Remember, you can buy everything individual out of this embossing folder. But remember, guys, the best deal you're going to get is if you buy the bundle today. The floral lace 3D embossing folder, it comes there. Then you've got the Lumieres and lanterns stamp set there. You've got all the little sentiments there. Hello, happy birthday, thinking of you. And then again, here's Paul. He's making his debut again, is Equine Elegance. Thanks so much. Just a note, again, you're getting the stamps, you're getting the die. This is what we call our stamp and die collection, because what you're getting is you're getting the stamp and you're getting the die. It cuts it out, no fussy cutting, it's all done for you. Then you've got the statement florals. Again, there's especially for you, Garden Gate with love, stamps and dies working alongside in there. Then you've got the Grande frame, not Ariana. There it is. You've got all the different stamps, all the different dies working alongside each other. Plus, Country Home. Oh, guys, these sets are always perfect if you're new to crafting, because what it does, it allows you to get your set built up. You get the stamps, you get the dies, and what you do with it next, well, you guys are always sharing your pictures of what you've created, and we absolutely love seeing. There you've got the Country not the Country Home. yes, that's the Country Horse. Then you've got the ornate lace. Again, you've just seen Debbie using that. Then, I love this, the Precious Peonies. Again, look at what you can create with the dies here. You've got all the tools to help you create these little flowers here. I mean, if you thought about crafting, you'd think crafting is quite 2D thing, but look what you can do with it and make it 3D. Plus as well, you've got the pads of paper that come with it in as well. You've got the card and you've got the paper pad as well. It's a 12 by 12. There it is. It's a great deal. Loads within this. It comes within the set. That is everything that you're getting there. Remember, you can buy them individually, and if you want to stock up on the paper pads, you can. You can buy the paper pads individually tonight. You can buy the card stock and the paper pad, and there is on the bottom of the screen, the Belle Countryside paper card and collection. That usual price. Look at that price. You're saving $24.99 or $34.95. Remember, it's a 30% saving here. So much happening here, guys, today. Let's take a look at what you guys are saying. Kathy C on YouTube, gorgeous card, Debbie. Beth Metzer on Facebook, that card is beautiful. Lynn Miles on Facebook, what a gorgeous card, Debbie. There is so much love coming in today. Guys, remember, we always want you to keep getting involved with the socials. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, commenting. Our lovely Susie's working very hard to keep all the comments coming in today. So make sure you keep them coming in all the way through the show. Oh, no! Here it comes.
They like to throw me off kilter a little bit here, don't they? They
Yes.
never give me any warning.
It is the craft countdown. What's the craft countdown, George? I'll tell you. You see the clock there? That side. You got the clock there? There's 30 minutes on the clock. For the next 30 minutes, these deals are exclusively live here while you're watching us right now, right here, right now. Exclusive deals. Just you. Cue the Fatboy Slim music. We've got loads of deals coming in for you today. We're starting first of all with a Gemini foil press. It's a great set. It's brilliant. We absolutely love the foil press. Shall I take a quick look at it? Shall I take a look at the Gemini foil press? I've got it. Have I got it down here? Is this it? Is this the foil? Here it is.
I'm thinking foil press.
I'm sorry. It says foil press on my card. It's the Gemini foil. There it is. It's part of the craft. It's berry. Look at that. It's £2.59, $3.21. That is a great set, a great deal there for you at that price. Then as well, you've also got this in the set today. You've got the wonderful gnomes. We love the gnomes.
Oh.
I love the gnomes. This is in here. Look at that.
Build a gnome. It's build a house.
Build a house. It's the dies, a 40% saving, £5.99, $5.80. Do you remember me saying about the incredible deals and savings that we give you here on our in Club Inspire? Even though these are great savings, you're also going to be getting Club Inspire discounts on the craft clock down. Look at that, £4.79, $4.14. Then look at this. Illustrator pens, Spectrum Noir pens are within this half price. Can you believe that, Debbie? Half price.
I set here, I'm like, oh my goodness. I did wonder why Jake fetched them in for me, because I'm like, what's going off here?
Yeah.
£12.49 for a set of, look how many pens you're getting, dual tipped alcohol mark pens.
It's incredible.
Of the most beautiful quality. I just want to show you quickly so you see why illustrators are the best one. You've got that beautiful Japanese flexible nib, which does mean that you can do all of those lovely flicking techniques, your colouring by simply adding that down, and that's on your Japanese brush nib, and then you've got your beautiful thin nib as well to get into all those intricate places. All those pens, dual tipped, for £12.49. I'm a little bit shocked, and now I understand why Jake came in, threw the pens at me, not literally, threw the pens at me, and I'm like, what's going on here? Now I understand.
Michelle on YouTube has just said, can you recommend a good starter set with the Spectrum Noir markers? I need a set to go with my new Crafter's Companion bundles. There, that's the set. At that price, you ain't breaking the bank. £12.49, $22.47. Also, within the Craft Countdown as well, we've got this. It is the wonderful abstract frame. 4 different elements, 4 different sizes, all working hand in hand. Wow. £5.84, $6.72, a 55% saving on that die there. That is it's ridiculous is what it is. And last but not least, we've got one more little deal for you here. We've got this as well. It is, of course, the Caring Thoughts collection. 5-piece metal die with love and friendship. You can see it there. £9.99. $13.18. That is over, what, 60-70% saving on this. Guys, you've only got 26 minutes to get those deals. They're only on the website for that long, guys. If you're watching this a little bit later on, you've missed it. Now is the time to get those deals. Loads of love coming in for those. Guys, while you're having a look at those, let me take you to these. Are the wonderful Create a Card, Cut It Create a Card, Cut It Panel dies. There's 12 elements with this. You remember saying at the top of the show, you got the 12 sheets of acetate for free? This is that deal. It's a great collection and a great deal. You've seen them in action. You know what you can do with them. It's a great collection. Let's take a closer look at what you're getting within the bundle. There are over 6 different designs here within this collection. You've got the elegant rose. Look what you can do with it. Again, Debbie, you know, was showing about the colour earlier. In theory, I mean, black and white just looks so good and so simple sometimes. Then you've got the floral dragonfly. Again, the detail that you're seeing within that is just incredible. Then next up, you've got the butterfly paradise. Again, so detailed. This card has been designed. I know you may be looking at it thinking, that doesn't look structurally sound. The dies here at Crafters Companion are designed in such a way where they work every single time and that your card is strong and supported. Doesn't need any acetate, doesn't need anything behind it. Then you've got the beautiful rose. Again, a beautiful little design there. I love that. Then you've got the Eastern trellis. Wow. That, do you know, that could be used as a stencil. You could cut that out and use that as a stencil every single time. It is so lovely. And then you've got the decorative filigree. Look at this. It is gorgeous. Again, it's so structurally sound. You don't need the acetate that comes with it, but it is coming in there if you want to add it into that. $34, $49, $56, a great saving today on these wonderful dies and acetate sheets. Debbie, this is a great collection, and I mean, I know we've got the craft countdown going on, but this is an absolute bargain as well at the same time, isn't it?
An amazing price for an amazing set of dies that can do so much. We've got a black and white concept somewhere that we did when we did the launch of them a few weeks ago. So to have them back on the show is absolutely incredible. I'm going to show you a couple of ways that you can use them, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to use them. And you must have read my mind with one of my demos when you was talking about it being as a stencil.
Did I?
Because that one that you pointed out is indeed what my second demo of these is going to be tonight. So I'm going to show them a simplest form, and then I'm going to show you a different way that you can use them as well, which is what Creative Cravings is all about. Getting creative, doing different things, doing different techniques. But this lovely panel allows you to cut directly through to your cardstock, mat and layer it up with another piece over the top and drop shadow it, and again you can create something really beautiful. Keep it stripped back and as naked as you want, because this is a beautiful, clean and simple card that Christina's done to show you exactly how easy these are to use. You can take things like your ink pads and ink through them. You could colour them with your colouring mediums. You can make all styles of different cards, back them with other pieces of paper over the top, and you've created a beautiful panel as well. So there is a lot of ways that you can use them, but I'm going to keep it as in that cutting panel, and the reason why we've got it. So this is how your die will come to you when you get these home. They come in 2 forms. You have your outer edge and the bit that cuts directly in. Put them together, you've got a cut-out panel. Separate them and use this bit. This is where you have your cut-in element. Now, I'm going to be making, for this one, I'm going to be doing one of my favourite cards, which is a double Z fold. So when you start in life with a double Z fold, decide on the side of the card you want. This is just a tad over 5 by 7. And what we've done is chopped a couple of inches off. Scored it down the centre to create that fold back feature. Yeah. And to simply do that, once you've separated them and done your folds, to do your double Z fold, you just turn it over and bring it down. And that is how you connect your double Z fold cards. Very simple card base, but looks very striking. But because we've got the cut-in panel, this is the bit that I'm going to cut into using that beautiful butterfly. Now, the butterfly has been intended to work in that slimline feature. However, there's nothing to stop you from turning it over and using them on the side as well. So I'm going to hold that down again with the low tack tape. Now, if I was to use the outer panel, George, what that would just do is cut me a perfect panel that I could then add to things like box edges, decorate scrapbook pages, you know, all sorts of things that you can do with it. So there is a ton of ways that you can use these. So I'm going to let me bring in my larger plates because I'm going to stretch this out a little bit. These will, though, however, fit through your smaller machines as well. So your Gemini Junior, actually, they'll even go through your Mini because of the size of the die.
Yes.
It's just shy of 2 inches wide and just shy of 6 inches. Oh, well, I never. So that means you could put these through your Mini or your Gemini Go?
No way.
That's amazing. Yeah, do you know, I completely forgot about that with these dies. I'm pretty sure I did launch as well.
I mean, you do a lot of launches. You've had a lot of launches recently.
We get to play with the most amazing products here at Crafters Companion, let me tell you. In fact, I've just spied something in the office today that I probably shouldn't have spied on.
Go on.
I can't say
you
anymore.
Can't just say that.
Just can't. All I'm going to tell you is there's some amazing launches coming up. It's like I feel like a kid in a candy shop every time I get to see something. I'm not going to tell Brent though because it were in Brent's office. And I just had to have a little sneaky peek. Look at this, George.
Beautiful.
Look at this. Look how gorgeous that looks. Isn't that
stunning?
Absolutely beautiful. And that's the ability that it creates is by that cutting in feature.
Yes.
So what I'm just going to do is repeat it on the other side as well. So I'm just going to pop that on there. But I just need to clean out my die.
Look, there's so much love. If you just joined us, where have you been? The clock is ticking. You've got the craft countdown on going right now. Great deals for you on the website. Some incredible deals. Lots of you going, wow, what a great deal. Mandy May on Facebook, what a great deal. Rogiara on Facebook, I love the Spectrum Noir markers. I have the illustrators and the tri-blends and also the pencils. I fell in love with them the first time I used them. Sam McDonald on Facebook, I so love Spectrum Noir pens. I can't believe that with the Spectrum Noir pens. Half price. Caroline French on YouTube, I love double Z fold cards. And the wonderful Katie's gone, can you recap the countdown deals, George? I will do very, very shortly. If you can't wait, head to the website crafterscompanion.com.co.uk and have a look on the website. They are live on there. They are live. They are brilliant. So many deals, 5 great deals. Foil, we've got pens, we've got dies, and we've got even more dies because you love a die, don't you? We love a die here.
Absolutely,
I didn't know what it was before I started. Look at me now.
Honestly, I do love dies. Again, another love affair that I have. I really do need to get a life, don't I? Because I genuinely do love anything that can transform a piece of paper or cardstock and turn it into something really beautiful.
Yeah.
And the fact that you get to handcraft it with love and all that attention that you put into it just makes this more, for me, it's not just, I mean, I do genuinely feel very lucky in life to be doing something that I absolutely love for a living, where I get to play with all the amazing products and get creative as well. So dies for me are a definite must-have. And again, look how gorgeous that's cut through there. I've not even had to use my die cleaning brush to clear any of those bits out because they're all out there, with the exception of a couple of little pieces that I can cope with poking those little bits out, George, I can. So again, now what we've got is the double-sided fold part, which is going to literally manipulate itself into there by pushing that back, but you've created that gorgeous, beautiful, and I'll just bring in the card base, but you can see just how gorgeous that is. White on white, don't even that look, that
you love a white on white, don't you?
White on white, absolutely, but I'm going to add a bit of colour, George. So I've taken, now we've got the garden party pads on the show, so I thought we'll use some garden party paper. So I've taken a section of the garden party paper and literally all I've done with this is matted and layered it onto. Now I'm always conscious as well that people don't understand what I mean when I say that, because we do have new crafters joining us all the time. And I will tell you, when I first started crafting, I didn't know what a mat and layer were. I thought they were talking some kind of fancy paper technique. I had absolutely no idea what we were talking about. And it's literally framing your project, and simply, because I've gone here with this cardstock that I've got, is just, well, 5 3/4 inches. It'll fit in a 6x6 envelope. But you just want to frame the card, and so I've taken some Centura Pearl, which is the lilac.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the colour there. and cut that down to 5.5, and then the paper I cut down to 5.25 square, so that creates those frames that go in on themselves, which bring out that beautiful framing of your project, which is why we call it a mat and layer, because that's what it creates. So I'm going to pop those 2 pieces on the front, duplicated the same paper, exactly the same. The only difference that I did there was add a little bit of parakeet around the edges, not parakeet, sorry, blue ocean blue around the edges to, again, frame it, give it a little bit of extra dimension. But I just want to keep these 2 panels nice, crisp and clean. Again, just adds another little bit of an element to it when you're popping this together. So let's pop on the last panel. However, when I'm going to bring in my butterfly panel, I want to give it a little bit of extra strength. Plus, I want to make it pop a little bit more. Although, to be fair, George,
I think that
looks quite pretty. Really quite pretty. Yeah. The white on top of there and coming through. However, I'm going to add a bit of dimension because I've got myself, yet again, some more of that beautiful paper from the pad. But this time, to create the perfect panel that fits behind it, I used the outside die.
Perfect.
And that gave me the perfect panel that sits behind the back like so, and that's exactly where I'm going to sit it. And I'm just going to use my dotty tape pen. So a dotty tape pen is one of our adhesive tapes that's got dots feature to it that works perfectly with all of your intricate die cut panels. Just seeing a couple of little pieces, George. I just need to give this another little clean. There we go, make sure, yep, that's it. So again, I'm just going to run the dotty tape pen over. Now, the lovely thing about the dotty tape pen, George, is that it only hits the areas that you want to show with the glue, without coming through on the other side, so you don't get no glue seepage or anything seeping through there and spoiling your project basically. So I'm gonna pop that like so. There we go. And then I'm going to, oh, that looks beautiful.
So good.
Yeah,
Debbie.
that looks absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just going to repeat that around the other side, but I'm just getting rid of my excess glue because that's another lovely thing about this dotty tape pen. You can just rub away any excess.
Yeah.
With it being dots, it means it's quite easy to get off. And if you want to use a eraser or something like that to get rid of it, then absolutely you can. So I'm just going to repeat that on the other side, George.
While you're doing that, let me recap these great deals that we've got in our Crafty Countdown right now. Guys, you see the clock ticking. You've got less than 15 minutes to get these deals into your basket. We're starting first of all with the red berry foil. It's only limited time, guys. You see it. You're watching live now. If you missed out, let me remind you of these deals. Less than 15 minutes. You've got the foil press. You've got the foil berry. £2.59, $3.21. That's saving yourself 35%. Next is over to our wonderful gnome collection. Here you go, guys. Again, another great deal. It's the gnomes, stencils and die. There's 10 elements in that. You're paying £5.99, $5.18. Guys, this is one of the best deals in our one long time. There's Spectrum Noir Illustrator pens, 12 pens within the set. All a great deal, half price. Usually paying double that, £12.49, $22.47. Look at that platinum price, under a tenner here in the UK. Then you've also got the wonderful dies, abstract frames. There's 4 elements within this, £5.84, $6.72, and that's saving yourself 55%. And last but not least, the Caring Thoughts 5-piece metal die with love and friendship, £9.99, $13.18. A huge saving, guys. You've only got 13 minutes and 18 seconds to get those into your basket. Debbie, what have you got for us next in this demo? Right,
so I've just backed the put the backing part, onto the back of me butterflies.
Yeah.
And now what we're going to do is just literally bring this together. So for the double Z fold card, like I said, this is the almost like a fold back. We're going to call it a half fold back. But we're going to put the long strip and we're going to attach it. Now, the lovely thing about Z fold cards is that you can literally attach this panel at the bottom, like so. Or you can take it up a little fraction, go into the middle and do it like so. Or you could even, if you wanted, take it up to the top. I suppose it depends the kind of look that you're going for. I'm going to go with about a little bit fraction, about half an inch up there. But where I need to put my glue is just onto this front panel here. If I was to put glue all the way around the back, then that's not going, it's going to create a sticky mess, is what it's going to do. So for me, put your glue onto the back of this panel, like so. And we'll do it with some all-purpose glue. It gives us a bit of wiggle time to get this into place. For the other side, I'm actually going to put it onto this panel here where I'm going to pop this on. And it just means that I know I'm not going to get any coat onto the other side of my panel, and it makes life a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Lovely thing about the all-purpose glue as well is the wiggle time to get it into place so that you've got it perfectly aligned. And all I'm going to do, George, is I'm just going to hold it flat first, make sure it's lined up, and the wiggle time that I've got enables me to move that panel until I've got it into the place that I want. That gives me that perfect strip going along, and I'm just going to do it by eye. Good old Yorkshire term, as you'll know. You'll know that one, George.
Yeah, by eye.
By eye. And again, I'm just going to literally give this a little burnish until my glue takes hold. And the same on this panel. And I think I'm just going to trim off round the other end, like so. So I'm going to bring in my scissors. You'll find all of our scissors and all of our tools that I'm using and the glues and things like that on the website. And again, they're just tools of the trade, things that you need in your crafty stash to be able to create your beautiful makes. So what I'm going to do now, George, is bring in a stamp set that I've got, which is an happy birthday. And I'm going to simply position these into place like so. Let me just move that out of the way. I think I'm going to have them there like that. That'll do. Yeah, that'll do. And I'm going to bring in, let's have a bit of 3D collal glue again. So, and this just gives me a lift. So the 3D collal glue is quite a thick, gloopy glue, want of a better word, that offers you a bit of height. It's fantastic glue as well, let me just tell you. But it gives you a bit of height, like a foam pad would. But again, it gives you a bit of wiggle time to get things into position because it's a wet glue. A foam pad's quite a dry, instant tack to it.
Yeah.
So I like to have something that gives me the wiggle time to position it into place. And then I'm just going to finish that off. I think I'll add a little bow just in that bottom corner. So I'm going to just drop that for a second, pop my glue over there and attach my bow. Like so.
Perfect.
And there you go. That's your cutting panel elements. Just going to make sure everything's nice and straight. The thing with wet glue is it takes time to dry, especially the all-purpose. But it needs a bit of time to dry. But once it's dry, and you just position that until you get it right, there you go. But again, just showing you that beautiful element of the cutting panel that works all the way through that double Z faux card. Whether you pop a backing paper behind it or not, you create this beautiful cut-in feature, which is what I love about these panels. They're absolutely glorious.
Glorious being the word. A great deal and a great collection. Guys, that wonderful bundle is still available online. Head there and remember, you get the free acetate in there as well. We've still got time, guys, on your crafty countdowns. There's under 10 minutes left for those 5 great deals. They're all online, all on the website. We're going to give you some time to check out your baskets. Relax, okay? There's so much happening in this time. Have a look and we'll see you on the other side of this, guys.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Achieve crisp, precise, and perfect die cutting results every time with the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim. The idea behind the plastic shim is that it creates a thicker plate combination, offering an even more precise die cutting result with each pass. Simply pop a plastic shim between your cutting plates and then roll through your Gemini die cutting machine and voila! An amazing precise cut every time. Plastic shims work really well with detailed or thin metal dies. So if intricate cutting is your thing, then the Gemini Accessories Plastic Shim is your best friend. There are plastic shims sized to work with a whole range of Gemini machines. We have some awesome deals going, so visit Crafters Companion website and find out more.
Yes, welcome back to Creative Cravings here on Crafters TV, brought to you by Crafters Company. My name's George Akid, and this is the wonderful Debbie. Now, if you're wondering why we stood by a Christmas tree, it is, of course, our Christmas cracker saving. Big used over here in the UK. Every Christmas we celebrate these, and this week until midnight on Sunday, every time we pull our cracker, you get to see some of the wonderful deals we've got for you. Take a look on the website, you'll see it, but we're going to have a little look at the deals we've got coming up for you next. Right, Debbie, will you pull the cracker with me, please?
I will definitely pull your cracker, George. Are you ready?
All right.
1, 2, 3, go!
I've lost again.
Oh, look what I've got this time.
A bottle opener.
The bottle opener.
Like
George.
Debbie needs a bottle opener, right? You got a hat in there. What else have you got? You got a joke?
Got the hat, so
That's
now
enough.
we've got a matching hat. Wait a minute.
I lost my
matching
hat.
hat each.
Okay.
Because you had one and I had one.
Yeah,
Or
I've
did
lost.
I give you both?
You gave me both.
Gave you both. Do you want to see the? Do you want to see the? Shall we call them the Ben Dad jokes?
Yeah, the Ben Dad jokes.
Ben Dad jokes. So, what dries as it gets wetter?
A towel.
Ah! He read that.
I know that.
Yeah, he read that.
Yes, we
Yo,
have got
boom, boom.
a great deal for you on this Christmas cracker. Let's take a look at these. It's the wonderful pop-outs, Christmas pop-outs. They are a great deal. You've got the sensational snowflakes, you've got the stacked gifts, you've got the Star of Bethlehem, you've got the nativity scene, and you've got Santa's reindeer and the festive Christmas tree. A great deal. $49.95, $69.95. Here in the UK, you're saving yourself 15%. Over in the USA, 10%. And remember, guys, you can buy them individually or you can buy them in a multi-buy option, 2 for £18 or $24. 5 minutes remains on the clock on your crafting countdown. Them great deals that we've got for you just for 5 more minutes. Incredible savings. Head to the website to look at those. Let's take a look, though, at our wonderful deals that we've got within the show. Tricolours for you next. Guys, if you're brand new to us here at Crafters Companion, welcome. We've got something great here, Tricolours. We love our tricolour pens. And our wonderful Debbie is going to show you these a little bit later on, because what they do, you see here it says 3 pens, but actually what you're getting within here is 12 different pens. You're getting you're getting 9 different pens. My maths is shocking. You get 3 families of pens. You get 3 families of pens, 3 families of colours, should I say, a light, medium and dark of each colour, so that equals 9 pens. There you've got the wonderful collection. It is the wonderful Floral Meadow. Then you can also get the Colour Basics, the Essential Neutrals, Floral Meadow, and the Great Outdoors. There are the 4 colour families within this. At that price, you're saving yourself 25%. It's a great deal and a great collection. And look at that platinum price as well. I've also got as well for your ink as well, and wonderful stamping card. Let's start here, first of all, with this great deal. You've got some great deals today. It's the Harmony Water Reactive dies. There's 5 ink pads and the watercolour card. It's Twilight Collection, we're calling it. We're starting, first of all, with Jet Black. A great colour, great deal. It's so beautiful. It's water reactive and always looks great. There you are, that's the Jet Black. Then you've got Parakeet. Then you've got Midnight. You've got Misty Morning. And you've got Ocean Blue. That all comes within that pack there of the Twilight Collection. You see why you did it. Plus you're getting as well the watercolour card that comes in there as well. Plus maybe you're wanting something, the Sunrise Collection. Another great deal. It's coming here for you now. You've got the Straw Bale. Again, water reactive. It's a great collection, great set of dies. Bordeaux. Friar Brown, Honey Pot, and Fuchsia as well. Again, come well as well with the watercolour card collection. £19.96, $27.80, saving yourself over 30% there. Then as well, we've got some great deals on cardstock for you. Let's take a look at the wonderful mixed cardstock, the glittering cardstock. We're starting here. It's some great colours. That is 12 by 12. It's 250 GSM. There's 24 sheets in each pad. You've got here a great, look at that. Look at that glitter there. That is the wonderful colour of Regal Rose Gold. It's a great colour. Plus as well, at the back there, you've also got the matte card. I say matte, it's not really matte. It's perfect. That is the Regal Gold. Then you've also got the wonderful silver. Again, it's a great collection. You've got the 12 sheets of glitter at the front there. Look at that sparkling. And then on the back side, you've got that there as well, the lovely matte as well. And then last but not least, in this bundle, you've got the glittering gold as well. You've got the wonderful glittery sparkle there. Look at that. And then at the back, that wonderful gold collection as well. $39.50, $45.50. Guys, you have got less than 2 minutes on your craft countdown. Let's take a quick look at these. You've got the Spectrum Noir Illustrator 12-piece Seascape collection. £12.49, $22.47. It's a half price saving. Next up, Caring Thoughts 5-piece metal die. You've got Love and Friendship, £9.99, $13.18. A great saving, a great deal. Next up, the Gnome Stencil and Die collection. We love this. There's 10 elements in here, £5.99. $5.18, you're saving yourself 40%. Then you've also got this, the abstract frame, 4 elements. Less than 90 seconds on the clock on this one. Then also you've got the foil press paper craft berry as well. A great deal. Guys, if you're new to crafting, what a perfect time to get introduced and get yourself some bargains. Less than 60 seconds remain. While we've got time, let me remind you of the great deal on this. Again, another great cardstock pad. There are 3 packs in here. You're buying 2, you're getting 1 for free. You're first of all starting with a garden party. It's a great collection. We love this one. It's over 138 sheets of card in total there. It's a great, look at that, great collection. Then you're also getting in here the farmhouse as well. All launched this year, double-sided. It's great card, 12 by 12. Look at that, great colours. There we are, look at that in there. It is absolutely stunning. And then the one that you'll be getting for free is the Honeybee collection. Beautiful. Look at this. A great deal. £25.98, $30.90. Platinum price $20.78, $31.92. 10 seconds remain on that crafting count clock. You guys, if you're wanting to get them, check them out now because you've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, I'm back. How are you doing? I was just looking at the deals. Guys, what a great savings. Remember, you don't know when they're going to happen. Every single time, they're going to come out here and surprise you. Listen, I'll tell you what, we've got loads of great more deals. If you missed out on those deals, do not worry. More deals. I can show you the Christmas cracker. It's the Christmas credit card pop-out die with 6 elements. $49.95, $69.95. First of all, in this bundle, you've got the festive Christmas tree. You open the card up and what do you get? Pa-pow, Christmas tree. Pa-pow. That's in the bundle there. You've also got Santa's reindeer. Look at that. You can see it there, the 3D aspect of it. That is there. Then you've got the nativity scene as well within this. Again, pull it down and there, look at that. I love the roof on that. That is gorgeous. That's the nativity scene. Then you've also got the Star of Bethlehem. Wow, what a great little, look at that. That's so designed and so elegant. Then as well, you've also got the sensational snowflake. Look at these, so clever. And last but not least, you've also got the stacked gift, can be used for any time of the year. Again, a great deal, great bundle. Saving yourself 10% here on this today. Remember, you can buy them individually. Alternatively, you've got the multi-buy available on these. But Debbie, what a great set these are. What a great collection.
Really, really are. So we master pop-out dies really well here at Crafters Companion. Leanne and the team, as I say we, the royal we, being Leanne and that product development team, that absolutely nail pop-out dies. These are pop-out dies with a difference because they've got an extra twist and an extra element to them because of that lovely 3D effect. Now, I don't know if you can see if you're getting closer, but let me just tilt it up so you can see. This is a pop out and a pop out and some, because it's absolutely incredible. Now, the dies themselves are what we call the worker dies. They're the bits that are going to do all the hard work for you. You are just going to get creative, whether you do your paper piecing by adding different colours on to create. I mean, look at that. Can you imagine what people would say when you give that as a Christmas card? Absolutely amazing dimension on there. The snowflake one is just incredible because, again, and I'll tilt it so you can see it. Can you see that level of pop-out detail with your mountains and your valleys? Absolutely incredible detail to these. Then you've got your, what we call your traditional scenes. So you've got, again, can you see on the top of the roof? They're like steps. This is, I mean, to get the engineering behind this, you have no idea how hard the teams work to get this into you know, consideration to the product development, to be fair. Absolutely. But they're absolutely amazing. And again, something with that offers you that something that little bit different, including that tree. Look at that tree, how it splits. Wow. And pops out. It's just fantastic. I'm going to use the presents. I love the presents. I'm not going to lie, George, I love them all. Yeah. It's one of those things that it's very hard to choose what to demonstrate with. Now, inside each of those kits, there are, there is an instruction sheet, but not one that looks like this, may I hasten to add, because I don't know what happened, but I think somebody has ripped into it. So it's a good job know how to use these dies. However, you're going to get a proper instruction sheet, slightly bigger, with pictures and words that doesn't look like that. I mean, can you imagine, George? Can you imagine? I
thought it was like a bank card or something.
But it gives you the dimensions as how you can make, do you know when you want to make an 8x6 card, it gives the dimensions, tells you all those. But to be fair, you can make this any size you want. And it's exactly what I've done. I've gone with a different size that I normally would. This is over 9.5 inches by 7 inches. All you need to remember when you're using these dies is that you take a centre where you're going to pop it. Now, I've drawn a line down the centre of my cardstock in pencil. You need that because I'm going to show you how these dies actually work. This is the first time you've seen one of these pop-out dies. I will show you and explain you in full why it's been designed like this to create this beautiful pop-out feature. So there's a notch at the top and the bottom. I call them little kissy lips. Let me just show you on my hand. Can you see them? Little kissy lips that side, little kissy lips that side. Love making that sound. It's such a cute sound.
Gorgeous sound.
I do it all the time with grandkids. Come here, you.
Because the whole
Nana wants the kiss. That's what I do all the time to him. Good job you didn't see me then. Tried, George of the joystick. You tried, but you missed me. but honestly, these are just fabulous. So those notches that you see at the top and the bottom are where you're going to place your die onto your chosen line. But I'll show you all these. Actually, Debbie's got a little bit of cardstock left in from when she's been using them last, so I'm just going to clean them up. Notice I didn't blame anybody else, George.
I know, you sound good to us.
I know, it's because they're my own dies, that's why I said it's only me that uses them. But the outside cutting edge starts, so you can see this bit here, there's no raised line. That means it's a score line. Yeah. Cutting edge, because it's raised, score line, cutting edge, raised. And you'll see that all the way around where there's a cut line, a score line, cut line, score line, cut line, score line, and then decorative cut outlines in the centre of each of those parcels. You're going to place that on and using those little kissy lips, I'm going to call them little kissy lips because that's exactly what they are.
They are kissy lips.
And we're going to pop those onto that pencil line. Don't worry about the pencil line right now. Once you've done all this, you can take that out. What you're just doing is positioning your die onto your cardstock, and then you're going to bring in your plates for your die cutting part. So I'm going to place that onto there. It's a thin metal die, so it's your normal thin metal die combination of your plastic shim, your magnetic shim, and your other cutting plates that goes on the top. And then you run that through. This is your worker die that does all the work for you. You don't have to worry about scoring, measuring. And believe you me, I've done pop-out cards in the past, George, where I've had to do all that. I've had to work out where my cut line's going to go, work out where my score line's going to go. Not anymore, because we've got dies and the modern technology that we live in, where we can create these beautiful pieces for you with ease, and I mean with ease. So I'm just going to take that off. I'm going to knock all my little bits out, like so. And that's when you could use your paper piecing.
Yeah.
Now can you see, now of course you can see my line because that's my pencil line, but can you see the cutout features? And again, all the way through there, you've got 3 pieces that cut out. But what you've also got is the ability now to do the scoring. So you've got a score line, score line, score line. This side, this side, this side. Now what we need to do is place it going down the centre as well. Now, some of those dies you can't place this score line on. You will need to do this piece, and you're going to have to bring in your scoreboards for this, or your guillotines if you've got your guillotines. But we are going to go through the whole of it. Some of them you would only go to the top and to the bottom, but I want to create the mountains of those parcels to give it that 3D feature. So I am going to go all the way down with this one. So again, and I'll show you again when I show you those finished samples what I mean, George. So I'm going to just pop that across on my line. I think I might have just missed my line there a little bit, but you get the gist. You get the gist. So you're going to bring in your scoring board, again, the score tools, all the kind of tools that you see on Crafters TV and what we use are all available on the website. Now what we're going to do is manipulate those score lines into place. So I know that this is going to pop out, so to speak. You can be straight away, to make it easy on yourself, just start with those top 2, okay?
Yeah.
Bring those out a little bit, but just push those in and you'll manipulate that into its position and you'll do the scoring. So I'll bring in my little score tool for this because they're only a small section. Match that up and then just give that a little burnish, like so. And then I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side. So I'm going to start with those middle lines first before I start with anything else. Okay. So I'm going to just hold that down. I'm going to give that top piece a little burnish. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring these parcels out. So we're going to push these up into that mountain?
Yeah,
Yep.
look at that.
Yep. But don't forget you've got your score lines here. So you can be taking it out. I want you to be careful with this bit because you can end up popping score lines into your cardstock where you don't want the score lines. So I'm just going to bring it forward slightly. And then I'm just going to push that into position. So again, I'm using literally my fingers here and my fingernails. I'm trying to get it into a position where you can see it as well, so you can see what I'm doing, George.
Yeah.
But let's just push that into its place, like so. So you've got this pop-out feature. And then exactly the same onto this side. And these two are going to come back out again. So we're going to have those mountain folds again. So the mountain means they come raised. These bits are the valleys. So we're going to do that again. And again, you could make life easy. You could be using your scoring tool, but I'm going to use my fingernails. I've got these fingernails for a reason, George, while I craft.
Well, I used to have nails like that. And
Really?
And then I couldn't go, no, it's a joke. I couldn't go to the toilet. I love this collection.
Is that your panto season?
Yeah,
is that
panto starts soon.
Panto?
My boobs are red. Because I've got a bra, that's why. People
bless you. Yeah, because you do the day?
I'm ugly sister this year. I know.
Oh, your sister.
I know. I can't be ugly. But I'm working with a really good friend. His name's Michael, and he is one of the best costume makers I have ever met. If you are into your soft crafts, he's the guy who goes, I can ruffle like this, and I've got an idea, I can make a hat.
And he can make things really quick.
He's just so good at stuff. His costumes, he's a perfectionist.
Yeah.
He's his own worst enemy, but I think any crafter is.
Yeah,
but
anybody who's
so
creative,
good.
yeah.
He made this headdress for a costume. Think McDonald's. And it's a hamburger. He made a wig, and that hamburger was all made out of latex and stuff. And he's incredible. He is really incredible. And he'd be like, stop it, don't say anything. But he's lovely. He's very excited. He's busy beavering away at the minute while I'm here just having fun.
And is he making your costumes
He's
for
making
you,
everything,
George?
bless him. He's fixing it. He's one of them people who goes, I want your opinion. And whatever opinion I give, it won't matter. Because Michael will go, I know best. And he always does. He always does every single time. Bless him.
And you and Ben have played Ugly Sisters before in the past, haven't you?
Yeah,
that's where you met Ben, wasn't it?
I was doing Dame and Ben was doing Aladdin, so it was Abanazar, like the bad guy, like Jafar in the films.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he's a baddie, Ben.
Is he really?
Oh.
No.
Yeah, well,
You're
having
talking
ours,
about
yeah.
my TV hubster there.
Yeah, he can
He's
be-
not a bad guy.
He's like devilishly handsome.
Oh, he is. He is, isn't he?
With his
He is,
moustache.
absolutely. Right, so, George,
Yes.
as you've seen me doing, I just manipulated those score lines into place just to get them into the right place. And then once you've teased them there, they fall in, I say fall in, but they fall into line. And then you get your bone folder. And for this one, I'm using my small one. There is an option of 2 on the website. So on the website, there's a 2 where you get your large one or your small one. And your small one's got the curved feature, which means, you know, when you're using a smaller
Yes.
project, that it's going to be perfect for that reason. So that's why I've used the smaller ones to give those crisp lines. And you're just going to do that on both sides, because this is the bit that you want to really have the wow factor with. So when I open it up,
Wow.
can you see now that's created that beautiful and made it very kinetic, but made it very smooth when
Yes.
you're doing this. So that is why it's important just to tease them into place. Obviously, you'll rub out your pencil marks, so I'm going to bring in the one that I did where I've already taken my pencil marks out. But that's the bit that you can do afterwards. Get all this bit right, and everything else will flow
It'll all
beautifully.
follow, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So honestly, that's with all of those designs. Now, I've taken again, you know me and my white stamping card.
You love
I
it.
absolutely love it. It's my go-to staple craft card. Card for craft, because it makes all my card blanks, and I've just taken it as again 1/4 inch bigger so that it fits into there. And I've actually brought in some black cardstock because I want to offset the inside of those panels a little bit. But you could be using your pattern papers, gorgeous pattern papers that we've got on the show if you wanted to.
Yes.
I've actually used my gnome papers for mine. Which was in my gnome collection. Do you know, from the garden gnomes?
Yeah, we love the
Beautiful.
gnomes.
Yep. So I took some paper from there to create this card. And again, I've tried to keep it fairly simple, fairly straightforward, and strip it back a little bit to show you how effective that these actually are. So again, I'm just going to decorate the front, George. I've already created myself a panel with the matching cardstock that I've used for the centre and the black matte cardstock, and that's just going to sit on the front. Again, that matting and layering 1/4 inch in, if you like your 1/4 inch increments. I know some people like to frame it with 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch.
Yeah.
It's entirely up to you. The inches, you know, however you want to frame that is entirely
Absolutely,
up to you.
and that's the
Yeah.
thing. No 2 cards are ever going to be the same, are they?
Exactly. So I've got me front covered, but I am going to just finish it off with a little bit of decoration. So I'm going to pop that onto the front. And again, you can see where my gnome collections come in here. I've taken a strip, which I'm actually going to use in the centre of my card as well in a moment. So I'm just going to pop this on and get all the outside decoration done. Let's pop that there. And then again, I'm just going to open that up. And then I'm going to now bring in my card. Now, for sticking this in, this, again, straightforward. Make sure that you've got your glue on these panels here. I do one at a time, so I do one panel at a time. I don't try and glue it all together and then stick it in, because it can make life a little tad difficult. So I do one section at a time. So whether it be the bottom or the top, it's entirely up to you. I'll start with this one. So, and I'm going to use, again, it's one of my favourite glues, and I use it for a reason for this one, because it enables me to get that famous word again, the wiggle time, into place. But can you see the score line here? I'm going to bring it up to the centre score line of my card base. I'm going to pop that in, and I'm just going to bring it up so that I know that when I open that up, it's going to sit in there perfectly when I glue that bit down. But again, I'm just going to turn it, bring it to that fold, give it a bit of a burnish, pop my glue on this side, George.
Yep.
Pop that all the way along, like so, and then fold that over. And then I can do exactly the same now when I open it up. I know that it's positioned into the centre of the card.
Yeah.
I've got no over, you know, you can see that's one of the best top tips I can give you when you're doing these and when you're constructing them. And you can see now I've got that lovely movement in there. Obviously you'll let your glue dry, and I'm just going to finish it off inside with a couple of strips. And again, I've chosen that gorgeous paper pad. I just adore this one. And again, just to bring it in line, matching it up with your card. You'll get creative with this. It could be any papers. I just quite like the idea of these. I'm going to put one strip on one side, like so. And then I'm going to do the other strip on the other side.
I love it. Do you know, we've got some great deals on paper pads. I'll go through them because loads of people are going, love the pads, I love the pads. We'll come back to them. Loads of comments coming in tonight. Guys, it's great to have you. If you're brand new to Crafters TV, let me know. I'd love to say hello to you. Pammy on YouTube, I wish I was so creative with soft crafts. Guys, practice. I ain't a sewer, I got a glue gun, that's what I say. Christine on YouTube, hello from Altoona. Is that a real place? Altoona, Pennsylvania. Oh, I've never heard of that. I've heard of Pennsylvania, but not Altoona. You make things look so simple. Thank goodness we can go back and watch it anytime. Guys, you can do anytime you want to watch it. Come back and watch us. We're always here. I just can't believe how many new launches we keep getting. They're fabulous. That's Lynn on Facebook. There has been a lot of launches this year, hasn't there, Debbie?
Well, do you know, let's just take it into consideration. Last week, one every day. We had a new launch every day.
Wow.
Yeah, so we've got some incredible launches coming up as well. And, you know, not everything's for everyone. You know, we all like to cherry pick what we like.
Yeah.
But, some are just incredible coming up, absolutely incredible. Some may have already had a little sneaky peek of some. If you watch the HSN, you'll see some of them that are coming on there. But we've got some amazing ones, especially when I went into Brent's office. I hope he's not watching because he'll know then I've been in and having a little nosy. And I'm going to keep this straightforward and simple.
Yes.
I've added a Merry Christmas sentiment that I've got in my collection with a little strip panel again, matting and layering. It's that framing. It makes it
absolutely
look really classy. But what makes it really classy looking is when you open this up and pop that out. And I'm going to do this, George, at the front, so you can see that beautiful frontage. Open up.
Wow.
And you've got that lovely wow factor. And I kept it stripped back. You can then get creative by taking it into the next level where you then start to add colour. So you just simply cut out again in different colours, snip them up. So chop them out and then add them in and add them onto your panels. So again, that's when you can get really creative. But I wanted to show you how easy it was to construct, how easy it was to put into place. The die does all the hard work for you. You just have to tease it and manipulate it into place to get that gorgeous wow factor. And you can see that 3-tier effect of those presents, how beautiful that looks. So again, I honestly sometimes think I want people to understand how simple it is to use because the dies do all the hard work for you, George.
They really do. And guys, you know, I love working at this company because there's so many great products out there. We make you be brilliant crafters. We do all the hard work. We all know the tedious stuff, like early with our craft along, the cutting the papers, you know, that's boring. What you want to get involved is the fun stuff, and that is what we're doing. These dies are perfect for that. Let's take a look at them. We've got the Christmas crate card pop-out dies. There's 6 within the collection. You've got there the sensational snowflake. You've got the stacked gifts, what Debbie's just using, Star of Bethlehem, nativity scene, Santa's reindeer, and the festive Christmas tree. At that price today, for that bundle, here in the UK, you're saving yourself 15%, and over in the States, you're saving yourself 10%. If you're looking at that and going, oh, that's quite a big investment, listen, you can buy them individually. Head to the website, you can find out more details there. Alternatively, you can buy 2 for £18 or $24. Guys, loads of love for the paper pads. Paper pads, again, not only do we do great products, we do great paper pads, and we've had some new launches this year with some great paper pads to echo that. Today's deal, 12 by 12 paper pads, there's 3 within the collection. At that price that you see there, you're buying 2, you're getting 1 for free. Just let that sink in for you there. This is what you're getting. We're starting, first of all, with Sarah's signature at the garden party. Only launched this year, and we're already giving it away at a ridiculous price. Look at it, it's 12 by 12. You're getting over 36 sheets of paper in here, 180 GSM, and look at that. Let's have a look at what you get inside here. Just beautiful, beautiful colours. I know you guys buy these in bulk, and I know why, because they're just great pads, they're great deals, and there's some great collections. It screams summer. I know we're in November and the Christmas decorations are out, but don't I miss the hot days already. Again, some great colours, again with all the different patterns, the checkered, the different designs. It's screaming summer party, it's flying off me, it's shooting out, it's that excited. That's how much it knows it wants to be used. Then you've also got the farmhouse as well within this collection. Again, great deals, great collections here. Let's take a closer look at them inside. It's still there, it's laughing at me. This is double-sided that you see here within it. Again, I mean, you're going to want to buy 2 of these pads. I'm telling you why, because you're going to want to be arguing which side you're going to use. Are you going to use the one with all the little rabbits on there, or are you going to use this lovely watercolour effect here? There's some great deals and some great colours within this. it's such a farmhouse deal. You know, you say farmhouse, you know what you're getting. You're getting flowers. You're getting the, what's that checkered stuff called? Is it gingham? It's called gingham, that's it. There is a great collection, a great colours. Have that. There you are, some great colours within there. Again, guys, that's in there. Plus the beautiful. This is a beautiful collection. It's one of my favourites. It's from Nature's Gardens. It's our bees collection. You've seen the dies and the stamps and the pads that go with it are incredible. Look at the honeycombs. Look at the little bees. We love our bees here over in the UK. They're so good for us. Not to eat. I mean, don't eat bees. What I mean is eat the honey. But again, look at this great collection. I just love this. You know, I know a lot of stuff in Manchester. People do a lot of charity stuff in Manchester with the bees and stuff. Guys, this would be a great addition. Plus, you're getting 6x6 there. If you want quick cards, look at this in here, what you're getting. So good. It reminds me of Winnie the Pooh. I just love it. Again, at that price today, £25.98, $39.90. You're paying for two, you're getting one for free. It's a great time to stock up. Remember that platinum price as well. What you see there is Club Inspire, 20% off, £20.78. $31.92. It's a steal. But you're loving the Belle Country. Let's take a closer look at the Belle Country here. It's a great collection, a great deal. There's so much within this section. There's embossing folders, there's dies, there's stamps, everything that you need, plus your favourite foam and 36 sheets of paper. Let's take a closer look at what we've got within this. I mean, look at it. We've got Paul the horse. He's loving his life there. He's having a great time. He knows where his bread's buttered. And someone just said, the garden party paper is so gorgeous. I bought multiples and I still don't like to cut it. Tonight's the night to buy it. Guys, the Belle Country collection, we absolutely adore it. It's one of my first times, I think, seeing this. And again, I know why. In this bundle, at that price today, you're saving yourself 30%. Let's take a closer look. You're getting so much within this collection. You're getting embossing folders. If you're brand new to crafting, and we always get new crafters, and if you're brand new, welcome to us here at Crafters TV. Remember, you're going to want to start somewhere, and our bundles are the greatest place to start because you're getting a little bit of everything. At that price, it's a great investment and a great starting point to start your crafting journey. Whether you're experienced or whether you're brand new to crafting, you've found a new hobby, this is the perfect time to make that big step. Yes, it's a big step, but it's a step that's worthwhile. You're getting a little bit of everything. Floral lace 3D embossing folders. You're going to find something which works for you. You're going to find something which you want. Maybe it's the Lumiere lanterns, the stamps in there. Maybe you're going to want Equine Elegance with Paul the horse. Here he is. Again, you've got the stamp and die collection. You've got the stamp, you've got the die, no fussy cutting, and it's going to allow you to create something like this. And if you're thinking, I can't colour like that, we've got great deals on pens as well. Thank you so much. Just note, perfect. Great time to get ready for spring. Then you've got the statement florals. Again, what could you use this for? Pretty much everything. This could be used at Christmas, at spring, at autumn. It's all depending on the colours, especially for you, with love. Then you've got more stamp and dies. You've got this grande frame. It's a great collection. Imagine wedding invites with this. This would be a perfect wedding invite on there. Be my bridesmaid, yeah, anything like that. I'm full of the ideas today, aren't I? Yeah, you've got them there. Look at that, a great little collection. Imagine that for wedding invites. Then you've got the country house, a stamp. Look at this, it's beautiful. And all those different sentiments. Those sentiments can be used for so much. With love from me to you, you're in my thoughts. You know, passing away is always difficult, and something like this is so elegant and so clever. It's just that nice little touch. Then you've got the ornate lace, a perfect little collection. Maybe you could have this horizontal, vertical, however you want to see it used fit. There's so much you could do with it. It's a great little addition. Plus this as well. And like I said, if you're brand new to crafting, you're looking at this and going, how on earth do I create something like that 3D flowers? Everything that you see there, you'll get within this kit. The precious peonies, and you can get everything in this set here to make this what you see here. Don't worry, the instructions are with it and you can find it online. Plus as well, you're getting more paper. I know you love paper. It's a 12x12 paper pad. Again, so much within it. You're gonna get it all in here. Look at this, 36 sheets of this double-sided. Paul's in there, he's having a great time. The stables, the roses, everything there, the country home. And remember, everything that you see within this set works together. It's absolutely stunning. Plus as well, you're going to be getting the foam, allowing you to create something so lovely with it. Look at those colours all working together. That price there, $75.99, $98.95. Remember guys, if you're looking at it going, well, I only want a couple of the things, I only want to dip my toe into the water, well, you can buy them individually. The prices online today are all individual prices. You can find it online. It's saving yourself 15%. If you buy it individually, 15% knocked off that price. But if you want to buy the entire bundle, you're going to save yourself a massive 20%. Great deals. So much in the show, under half an hour left. We've also got to do demo of the show and demo of the day. I think we've got time for one more demo before we do that, don't you, Debbie?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So we're going to use that gorgeous Belle countryside. It's just exquisite, let me tell you. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to use him. I can't help myself, but I'm going to have to use him because he is the main feature in this beautiful collection, which is actually, is it the Equine Elegance or the Equine Elegance?
Equine.
Equine Elegance. I love that name. Equine, but to be fair, Paul sounds so much better.
Yeah, but Equine's not a name.
Is it not?
It's like equestrian, like horses. Like equestrian sports. Equine's not a name, it's like...
Well, that's what it's called on there, George.
Don't start with me.
Don't you start with me, George. That's what it's called on there.
Equine's like the genre
of the whole...
Of the equine world.
Do you know, I used to horse ride when I was younger.
I'm terrified of horses.
Are you really? Oh, I love them, the beautiful creatures.
I got thrown off one at 4-year-old in Mallorca and I didn't have an helmet on. So I've had since that. And the size of me, I'm terrified of those things. They're big things, aren't they?
They are big. Hands, they're measured in hands, aren't they? So, yeah. But they are. My mum, massive horse lover, and I think that's why it rubbed off onto us. So yeah, absolutely, I love the horses. So I had to use him. Paul, Mayo, Nez, whatever you want to call him. Got that nailed down now, haven't I? I got that nailed down. But honestly, it's entirely up to you what you call him. He's just a beautiful, gorgeous horse, and it really is a gorgeous stamp. So I've popped mine onto a rocker block. If you want to prime a stamp, if you've got something that's brand new and you want to prime a stamp, I'm just going to give you a little top tip because I know sometimes we get asked this quite a lot. You can prime it using your sticky ink pad, which is the translucent clear ink pad. It's absolutely fantastic ink pad anyway, regardless for your heat embossing techniques and your resist techniques. So it's a great one to have, but it's also great for priming your stamps. I've heard people in the past tell me that they've taken a sanding block to it and sanded it back. Oh, I don't want you doing that. Do something easy. Have a little bit of sticky ink on, rub it into it. You only need to do it once to prime a stamp with, and that's only if there's, sometimes there's some residue left in transportation when we're, transporting things over here. Stamp it first, see if it works. If it doesn't for you, then give it a prime. But I promise you, once you've primed it once, that will be it. You won't need to prime it again. Depending on your colouring material, whatever you're using, choose your ink pad wisely. Finesse will always give you a crisp stamp, regardless whether it's an alcohol-proof one or a waterproof one, but it will always give you that crisp, detailed stamp for your stamps. So that's why you will need your finesse. And there's 4 colours in each of the watercolour one as well as the dye colour one.
Bernie's been on, sorry, I feel like Bernie's been on.
Oh,
lovely Bernie.
It was so lovely to see Bernie
earlier. She said, hi everyone, I thought I'd pop in to say hi. I was in the studio today and I got a huge hug from George and Debbie as we hardly get to see each other. They give good hugs.
Oh, bless her. She gives a lovely hug too.
She does, I do miss.
So lovely to see it. It was so lovely to see her.
She didn't bring any flapjacks in, but I let her off. Come on, Bernie. Come on. Look at me, I'm wasting away.
Do you know what we'll have to do? We'll have to go out with Bernie. She knows all the best places to eat round here, George, so we need to go out and have something nice to eat with her, and we have to keep saying that's what we're going to do when we can get all the schedules to work together.
You're going to have to me twice. Look at me, I'm drooling, I'm salivating.
So I've stamped him up with my ink, and I'm just going to do again. I've got some Nina cardstock. Again, it's that heel to toe action where you simply rock and then rock all the way across, and you get that beautiful, beautiful image, crisp every single time, and it is just, isn't it glorious? It's absolutely beautiful. There's gorgeous florals around there. His mane, it's a dream. It's an absolute dream.
I'd be a good horse.
Would you be a good horse?
I think if I came back in like an afterlife, I'd be a great horse. I've got a good stance. Sailing, baby. Paulie on YouTube, I think Paul's mane looks like Fabio's hair.
Fabio.
Who's Fabio?
Is Fabio a male dancer? Is Fabio one of them male dancers?
What do you mean dancing? Why? What have I missed?
Oh, do you know the
Chippendales?
Chippendales, I've got that wrong.
I don't know.
Hang on a minute.
Why are you talking about dancing? What have I missed? Has someone happened? What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at, Chippendales?
Because I'm thinking of Fabio, isn't he one of those, do you know those, like the Magic Mike dancers?
That's what I do in my spare time.
Is that what you do? Yeah, isn't that Fabio? Have I
Under
got
this
that
body,
wrong? Who's Fabio? We need to know, because I
Yeah.
think I might have got the wrong end of the stick there.
Under this picnic blanket that I'm wearing, there is a washboard abs under here. Solid like a metal die. Available today. I've not been here for a while. Can you tell? I've been let off the leash.
I'm trying to think who Fabio is.
Pammy, Fabio is a. Apparently.
So he's not. So he's not a Chippendale.
He's not a Chippendale.
Have
you just got Chippendales on the mind? Have you?
Is that a real thing? Is that a settee? Wait a minute, I might have got that wrong.
No.
Is a Chippendale
No,
one of those
Chippendales
male?
are the big guys. They're like
The big
not the big guys. Stop it, right? No. I know, like. You get me into trouble, Debby Robinson. You get me into trouble. This is why I'm not allowed back in sometimes. Because of you and your. I had the banana earlier, and now we're on to the Chippendales.
Hey, I'm sure Fabio. I might be wrong.
No, apparently Fabio's like this American actor.
Oh, is he an American actor?
He's got long blonde hair and a six-pack.
Oh,
He's
he
like
sounds
me,
very
basically,
nice.
is what he's saying.
Oh, so I'm getting the hair vibe then with the right. Yes,
see.
I get it a little
It's
bit.
like
now.
Jake's mullet. Where's his mullet gone back? Jake's here today. He hasn't got a mullet anymore. And when he had a mullet, he looked like the bad guy out of Despicable Me. You know the guy from the 80s? There was a guy, if you Google it, bad guy, 80s, Despicable Me, the film with the minions. He had a mullet and a tracksuit. He looked exactly like Jake. Right, back to the crafting.
Right, so I'm gonna speed it up because I've just seen the time and I want to try and get one more demo in. But I'm gonna you take your time to colour him in, and again you could be using your watercolours if you want to use your watercolours. The one I did use some watercolours, but again it's entirely up to you how you colour this in. You've got the dye, you don't have to do the fussy cut. Stick that down with some low tack tape and run it through your machine. And when you get him out and when he's all coloured in, that is what he's going to look like. He's just beautiful. And again, you could be using your tricolours. You could use tricolours on your watercoloured cardstock. Absolutely gorgeous, but you've got this beautiful design here ready. There's also some more gorgeous stamps in this collection, George, and I'll just bring them in to show you. You've got these beautiful Lumieres. I always think of Beauty and the Beast when I say that. Lumiere, and lanterns, which are absolutely gorgeous again, and you can take elements of these. Now these don't have any dyes with them, it's just your clear acrylic stamps with these, but you've got again another addition to what you've already got in your collection, some more sentiments. So you've got hello, thinking of you, happy birthday, and again when you stamp these out, and I chose this particular stamp, George,
yes.
And again stamp them out, colour them in, and again
there he is. That's what our lovely Jake looked like, bless him. He looked like... There he is with his little mullet on.
Oh, Jake,
that's what our lovely Jake looked like.
Jake,
come here. Come on, Jake, come on. Right, come on. I look like an idiot now. Come on, right. He used to imagine him, come here, with a mullet. Right, he's now got a moustache for our lovely Craig. There it is. Spitting image.
Oh my God.
That's it. That's it. George is getting the shot in. This is it. He hasn't got the mullet anymore. But when he did, yeah. And he's got the moustache now,
hilarious.
though. Look at him. He's going to kill me after. Right. He's like, can't making signs behind the camera. Right. Back to the crafting.
Oh, it's got a bit warm in here. Right. You crap me up, George. So I've got Paul and one of those gorgeous lanterns already, but I need somewhere to pop these, and I also need to add some more of the elements. Now you saw me use this beautiful die earlier on in the pink, cut it out in white stamping card, and you've got this beautiful, very striking panel piece. Again, this could be things that are used as an edgeable because of course this bit doesn't have a die cutting edge at the bottom, so it doesn't have a raised die cut, so it means that you can use it as an edgeable if you want to, down the sides of the card cards, everywhere it is that you want to pop it. Again, I just wanted to simply use it as a panel, so I cut it out in cardstock and then just cut down and trim down a little piece just here down the side. Now the papers, again, now I've gone with another nice, again, very similar to the double Z fold, but this time it's just your fold back card.
Yeah.
So choose your size that you want to go with. This, again, I like my 6x6 cards, so it is just shy of 6x6. It's 5 3/4 inches by 5 3/4 inches, scored down the centre and folded back, and then look, pop your panels on. Now, I haven't done any matting and layering with this because I think this paper is really striking. It's absolutely beautiful. The only thing I've done to make it pop, George, to create a bit of a frame, is add one of the distress inks around the edge. So I've just touched around the edge before I stuck that down.
I just love it's one piece of paper, that, Debbie.
And
it's so clever.
And it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's those layered textures that you get with a paper, George. And that beautiful, gorgeous colour theme, almost shabby chic kind of feel, bit vintagey looking.
I thought you were going to go into shaggy. Shaggy.
No,
Like
no, shabby chic. Shabby. But yeah, so again, little devil. So what I'm going to do is, it's just beautiful colour tones. When you take a look at those papers, they're glorious. But I'm going to use this panel onto the edge of my card like so. Again, if you wanted to create like an extra feature, you could actually just attach that to the back and create a really lovely, delicate, the same with the top, George. You can actually just literally create whatever it is that you want. It's just beautiful, but I'm just going to use it as a decorative panel sitting on the inside of my card. So again, I'm going to use
what are you laughing at?
I'm seeing what little laughy faces come up on socials. Oh, excuse me, where they're laughing because they're saying, yep, you're right, spitting image, it's all right, Jake. Don't worry, Jake. They're saying they're agreeing. And dear. Oh, my days, George.
I mean, he can pull it off, though. If I had a mullet, I'd look like a midlife crisis.
Jake's got a very fashionable mullet, though. He looks so, well, he's a gorgeous guy anyway. Gorgeous inside and out. And his mullet is just fabulous. I love his mullet. He's got, oh, bless it. I love that boy. Honestly, I love him to bits. I just love him. He's just a lovely young man.
Everyone's laughing. Sorry, Jake. Bernie's even laughing at you,
they're all
mate.
agreeing, that's why.
Sorry.
Right, don't worry, George, don't worry. Right, so I'm going to add on now. I'm going to compose my cardstock together. So I'm going to use my lanterns, and I think might have them swinging from there like so. Yeah, I think that looks really nice. I've got to make Paul the focal part, so he's going to sit on the front panel like this. Again, if you want to shape them, just take your bone folder, give it a little bit of a shape. It gives them a little bit of dimension when you shape them. So a good tool to have again. You've seen me use my smaller one, now I'm going to use a large one, but again, just gives you that little bit of where you can create a bit of dimension and give him a bit of, rather than being flat, just lift him somewhat. And again, I'm going to use our 3D cloud glue. Mine's already been decanted into my syringe. So again, I'm going to use syringe. Have you not seen this before?
No, what do you call it?
Syringe.
A syringe?
A syringe.
Was it H?
A syringe.
Syringe, isn't it?
A syringe. Have I said it?
I think it's a syringe. I was like, what's a syringe?
It's the way I tell him. It's the way I tell him.
It's the way I tell him. I don't know if you were turning to Sean Connery then. It's a syringe. Yes, a syringe.
Sean Connery. Love Sean Connery.
Oh, Fabio, Deborah Sutherland's on the YouTube. She's gone, Fabio is a model that was on the front cover of romance novels. Women went nuts for him.
What, the Mills and Boons kind of ones?
I'm in the barn. You know what I mean.
Excuse me?
You know, like 50 Shades of Spectrum Noir kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, them kind of things.
Dear. Now you can see the card coming together, can't you, George?
Yes.
Where you've got beautiful Paul sat there overlooking the rest of the card. You just can't help it, can you?
What a rubbish name for an horse. Paul.
And then I've got myself one of those stamps and I've gone, with love from me to you.
Oh, bless
you.
you.
I'm going to pop that up just above his head. I think that'll look quite nice. However, I'm going to decorate it a little bit because I have been making some flower forming, wait a minute, flower forming for, oh no, it's going all wrong. Flower forming flowers, wait a minute.
Forming
flowers.
Forming, all the Fs.
All the Fs, and just literally create, and I've used
It is good.
They are beautiful. I know we've got lots of tutorials online how to use these. We've just simply run out of time tonight, so I'm sorry, but I've had to use one of my pre-made ones. But literally, I'm just going to use that to decorate as well. So I'm going to bring in some more of my 3D Collal glue.
AKA chunky glue.
Chunky glue, a bit of chunky glue. Can't beat a bit of chunky glue, can you?
Lynn's just said choosing card of the show is going to be difficult. It is going to be difficult. And Bernie, right? I thought you were away. She's at home. I thought you weren't in today. She's like, George, if you grow a mullet, you'll need to change your car to a Capri. What's a Capri? Bernie, I'm only a baby. A Capri Sun, I can drink.
Not a Capri Sun, no, a Capri car. Oh
Okay.
my gosh, they're the older cars, aren't they? Do they just still do those?
No, they must do.
No, I'm just thinking, do they do them?
Me and Bernie are going to fall out if she carries on. She said she's going to bring some flapjacks. Well,
She's going to bring some.
yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Back in on Monday, Bernie, just saying. Monday to Thursday.
Oh dear. Oh, do you know when is she next in?
Bernie, let us know.
I'm here Sunday. Is Bernie here Sunday? Is she bringing the flapjacks
I don't think
in
she
then?
is Sunday. I don't think she is in Sunday.
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe she is. Or maybe she is Sunday.
I'm pretty sure she was here Sunday. You know, I think you might be wrong on that one, George. I think she is here Sunday.
I don't know. I don't know what day of the week it is.
Softer side of life. Is that what they call it? Softer side of life. Yes. I've completely forgot the name of her own shows then. Whew, softer side of life. In fact, I'm pretty sure she's been working on something new. I could have got that wrong, but I think she's working on something new. Won't say anything, Bernie, unless you've already been telling everybody, because I know what you like.
She's a nightmare.
She can't keep secrets.
She can't.
But here you go. So look how gorgeous. Again, all of the elements of this work. I'm just going to move my bowl a little bit higher up so you can see it, or move that a little bit further down. There we go. But again, just showing you how you can work these elements from the panels to those beautiful lanterns to Paul, the horse. But again, how fabulous. Or Fabio. As we've worked out now.
Apparently Brenda's gone, we should call him Paul, and his last name Mayonnaise. Guys, we have had so much fun. Hey, look at the clock, there's 12 minutes left. I tell you what, let's take a little breather, because me and Debbie are getting a little bit warm in here. It is warm. Jake's getting his hair blow dried. It's all happening. And I tell you what, when we come back, we'll do our demo of the show and demo of the day, and we'll read some more of your lovely comments. It's great to see you guys. See you in a bit.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges, and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95, and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members, who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Crafters Companion TV. Yes, it's Crafters TV. It is Creative Cravings for you this evening. My name's George Akid. We've got 9 minutes left. I tell you what, let's get straight into our demo of the show. Debbie, you've been a busy little beaver over there, beavering away.
So that you can call me a busy bee. That's the name. That's the true meaning of my name, bee, in Hebrew. Right. So I'm going to. Trivial facts, but true. But now we're going to start with number one, which was our first demo, our Bridge Folk card. Number two.
Oh, that was funny.
So number one.
Sorry, yeah. Back
number
to this.
two.
Yeah.
Number three. Or number four, and you're going to have to quickly decide.
Few minutes on that.
Another one to do.
We have. Listen, we've got so much to get in. News. Just in, guys. Breaking news. I just have to share this with you. Bernie isn't on Sunday. She's bringing cherry flapjacks in. So cherry flapjacks all round, everybody. We're all healthy because it's got cherry in. Save one for me on Monday, guys. We've got time for one more demo for you this evening. I've loved tonight. It's been an absolute blast. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. What are we going to be doing next then? What do you fancy? Shall we do a bit of more of the creator cards? I think so. Remember, these are a great deal. It's the creator card cutting panel dies. There's 12 different elements within these because you'll also be getting the wonderful pattern and then the pattern, the die, shall I say, to cut it out all together. So if you want to make it separate, you can do. If you want to use it in something else, you can do. Plus, as well, at the bundle price, we're giving you 12 sheets of acetate, and at that price, you're saving yourself 33%. $34.49, $56. Let's take a quick look at the different designs that you get within the bundle. Remember, you can get 2 for $14 or $22, and remember, individual as well. I'll tell you what, let's take a quick look at the designs, and then Debbie is going to show us some wonderful samples of these. You've got the elegant roses, you've got the floral dragonflies, you've also got the butterfly paradise, the beautiful rose, the eastern trellis, I love that one, and the decorative filigree. A great collection. Remember, $34.49, $56. Platinum price, 20% off that. $27.59, $44.80. Remember, at that bundle price, you get a 12 sheets of acetate and a 33% saving. You can buy them individually, and you can buy them 2 for £14 or 2 for $22. But the best price and the best saving you're going to get is if you buy the bundle. Debbie, let's have a look at these great cards.
Well, I was hoping to get in this demo to show you how you could create some home decor, but I think I'm going to have to save it for another time because we've simply run out of time. But you can use these cutting panels to, and I've just wrapped it around the back of my home decor piece, but used it to create a stencil effect. So I've inked through using some different inks, and I promise that I will do this the next time I have these on the show. So that's the home decor piece, but of course these are cutting panels, so you can be using them on absolutely anything. You've got the ability to cut in, cut out the panel, so this not only cuts in but it cuts out as well, and again keep them really straightforward, really simple, very effective, and again very elegant looking as well. Take them and use them in other things that you have in your crafty stash, and just use them as a cutting decorative panel. They're absolutely incredible dies at a fantastic price as well, George, which is what I love about these. So many ways you can use them as well. They are an absolute must-have in your crafty stash.
Of course. 5 minutes left. We've got a demo of the show.
Do you know what number it is?
Yeah, I do. What are you going for?
I'm really not sure with this one. If I'm edging bets, I'm going to say 104.
Number 4. Number 4's demo of the show.
Right,
Absolutely.
I'll bring him over to you, George. In
You're
fact,
gonna
to tell you
gallop.
what, you show your end,
Yeah.
I'll show my end.
You ride. I thought you were going to ride Paul across the studio. Right. Get some coconuts. Right, let's look for our demo of the day. We got this card this morning from the wonderful Michelle. Again, it's a great card. Look at that. That's number 1. That was made in Wake Up Call. Then number 2 is in our craft along with our wonderful Debbie. I love this. I think this has got me all over it, this one. Number 2 and number 3, Debbie, was your card that you just made this evening.
Yep, so number 3 is me Paul. There you go. So 1,
Perfect.
2 or 3, you decide, get voting.
Now. Right, let's take a look at the wonderful Christmas pop-out cards. Remember, all week until Sunday midnight, we've got our Christmas cracker deals, and we're giving you great savings. If you want a sneaky peek at the wonderful deals we've got for you throughout our shows, head to the website crafterscompanion.com.co.uk.eu, take a full peek at all those deals that we've got for you. But in each show, we're giving you a little sneak peek. Debbie pulled me cracker earlier, and she won. And let's take a quick look at these. Here we go. We've got the wonderful festive Christmas tree. Again, it's been designed, everything here is being designed to make sure that you don't have to do the hard work. It's been, you can see there, it's all designed perfectly for you. So when you open this, it pops out perfectly. Look at that. That is the Christmas tree, the festive Christmas tree. Next, we've got Santa's reindeer. Then you've also got the nativity scene. I love this. With the roof, I think it's just so stunning. You can see the steps there. Wow, it's just a level of detail. And then you've got the Star of Bethlehem. You've also got the sensational snowflake. And you've also got the stacked gifts, which Debbie showed you earlier. Debbie, I love this collection. I think they're brilliant, aren't they?
They are. And I'll show you that one that we did again this evening, where you've got this lovely pop-out element. It really is gorgeous. It's not just a pop-out, it's that dimensional pop-out. And you saw how easy it was to put these together. I think I've had a bit of a slippage there with me front panel. But again, just showing you how fabulous you can create and use these cut in with the colour cardstock. But you've got this wonderful wow factor every single time you open these up. They are incredible dies. You don't have to do all the hard work. We've done it for you with these beautiful pop-outs. And sensational. That one is just out of this world. I love that one. I forgot how to speak.
What? You're all right.
Stacked, tiered, barn top. That's where I was going. And again, that lovely snowflake where you've got that beautiful dimension. These are fantastic dies to create that real standout wow factor that you get each and every time. And I can guarantee anybody who opens it up is going to be like, how on earth did you do that? And you don't have to tell them. The die's done it all for you.
You're a magician. You're a magician.
I'm a magician.
A magician crafters. Guys, we're rapidly running out of time. I can't believe how much fun we've had this evening, how quickly this has gone the last 2 hours. I tell you what, we've had some great deals. It's an absolute pleasure being back. I'm not going to be back with you now until after Christmas. I'm here next week to film some bits for Crimbo, you know, for while you guys are all tucking into your turkey or whatever you do at Christmas. So have a wonderful Christmas. Happy Easter if I don't see you then. Just getting yourself, you know, I've just got to cover all ground now. But before we do that, we have got a demo of the day. It was number 2. It was the craft along. Of course it was. Debbie, it's a beautiful card, isn't it?
Thank you. Yeah, well, and again, shows you how easy it was to do. If you didn't get a chance and caught up, you can go back and catch up and watch that because it is beautiful. It can be a desktop tidy, can be a pop-out card. It's called a 3D fun cubed card, but it's very, very easy to achieve, as you saw in that craft along. And I've already seen a couple of makes that people have been sharing. Thank you very much, because they're just beautiful. I can't wait to see what else you make. I've got the Spider-Man in my head now, thanks to our gorgeous George over there. So yes, so I'll not be back though now until Sunday.
No.
I've got a couple of days off and then heading to Peterborough and then back up here, and I can't wait because I've got another craft along. Can't wait to get planned.
It's going to be fun. Debbie, it's been a pleasure. You can also place us as panpipes. Guys, thank you so much for having me. Debbie, thank you as always. It's been a blast. The wonderful Jake and the Georges in the back getting everything ready for us at the show. Take care of yourself. Thank you so much to our wonderful Susie on the comments. See you later, guys. Goodbye.